My name is Reverend Scott Ritchie. I'm one of the co-founders of the Justa Center. The Justa Center is unique. It was founded in December of '06. What makes it unique is it serves a population that no one else in the United States is serving, and that's our older adults, which make up the largest and fastest growing group of homeless in our country. The Justa Center is not a drop-in center, we're not a detox center, and we're not a shelter. We are a day resource center. And what our hope is every day is to move a person out of homelessness through getting their documentation together, to getting a revenue source, and by providing safe and appropriate housing. This past year, over 300 people moved out and back into society. They're no longer homeless. I think of Beverly when she arrived and was not feeling well.
I went from a very, very low valley in my life where I literally had nothing. I was scared, I was sick. I didn't know what was going to happen to me. I didn't know what the future held.
We're able to get her connected and work with her and get into some health and feeling better, and then helping her get into employment, and then finally moving into an apartment. And the joy and the hope and the exuberance that she shares with that.
Just to put my life back together one day at a time.
I think of Jimmy, who just, you know, he came out and he's 60 years old. He comes out of prison. He's done his time and just wants to reintegrate back into society.
They went out of their way to find an apartment for me to move into. They helped me get the utilities turned on. And that was just when after I had found a job. They did all kinds of things for me to help me get employed. Stuff that may not seem like very much to a lot of people, but it meant a big difference in my world.
And all we did was allow him to take a shower and connect him with some employment. And he did the rest. He worked his tail off to get back. He got back with his family and with his son. And now he's a productive member of society and just a good guy. I think of Johnny when he arrived, and his disorientation and confusion and being just scared.
About a year and a half ago, and I became homeless, and a friend of mine told me about the Justa Center, and I came over here, and it was a godsend.
We began to work with him and connect him with some mental health, to get him on the right medications, and he blossomed.
And I'm working here, and got me into the apartment, and I'm happy, and I love it.
And we were able then to help him move into a volunteer position and move him into some housing and get him some resources that are necessary. And a remarkable employee, a remarkable human being. What a gift that I get to see this every day. I think of Daniel when he arrived, scared and confused, and he couldn't sit still, and one of our employees said, "Dude, can you give him something to do?" And so he just mopped and cleaned. And we were able then to get him employment and get him back into an apartment, and now be able to work for a church. What a great gift, what a great employee.
I'm a people person. I get along real good with people. I have respect for people. I respect all these people that are out here that are homeless, that don't have any place to go, that don't have anything. I respect them like they have everything. But also I've been there, and I know where they're at, because I've been right there where they're at. I've been right there, so I know where they're at.
The only reason why people get homeless is because there's no one else in the world to take them. If they had anyone else in the world, they wouldn't be homeless. And when you get to the point where you have no one else in the world, and a stranger is able to help you, there's nothing else like it. I'm just grateful I'm grateful for what God has done. I was at a very low point in my life.
We continue on a daily basis to see over 125 people a day. 125 people who come in despair and in pain and in confusion. And as we work with them and get the process going, a glimmer of light begins. Hope begins to shine. Dignity is restored. And folks are able to reintegrate back into society. What a great gift. What a great gift that the Justa Center is for the folks of Phoenix and as a beacon for the United States.